Okay, you guys, we made it to 4-8 diamonds. We are going to be working on a pretty cool project here because we're going to be using all the same concepts that we've been learning, but we're going to throw a little twist in here. We're going to throw a for loop inside of a function. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go to our exercises. We're going to write a program that uses for loops and functions to draw several diamonds in a row. The end result is going to look like this. You should make a function called drawDiamond that makes Tracy draw a diamond with edges of length of 20, like this. So our goal is to make one diamond. That's it. Notice that Tracy is facing directly to the east. So she's facing this way, to the east, after the function is done. Inside this function, you will need a for loop to draw all four edges. You haven't seen a for loop inside of a function yet. It looks something like this. So we have our function, but it's nested inside. You see we have a for loop inside of an actual function here. If we brought this word for back to the left, it wouldn't be nested anymore. So you'll see that. You now have two levels of indentation. The code indented by two levels is inside both the for loop and the function. The code indented by only one level is inside the function. So again, indented only one level is inside the function. The code indented by only one level is inside the function, but not inside the for loop. So here's the for loop here. Anything indented here would be nested inside the for loop and not necessarily inside of the function. You'll see how that works here in just a second. We're going to call drawDiamond and we're going to move Tracy forward by 50. In your drawDiamond function, you should turn Tracy to the left before your for loop, and you should turn Tracy to the right after the for loop. Alright, so here we go. Let me go ahead and start our function here. So we're going to do our definition, if you will, and they want this to be called drawDiamond. So that's all we're going to do is draw one diamond. Alright, and oh, you know what I forgot? My proper syntax, so that way I'll be nested inside. And as they said, we need Tracy at the beginning just to turn left by 45 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that right at the beginning. Now, you guys, this is when we're going to start our for loop. So for I in range. And we're going to do this 4 times because there's 4 edges to our diamond. Alright, and now you can see I'm nested inside my for loop. Alright, which is the for loop is nested inside the drawDiamond function. Alright, and so we're going to move forward by, I believe they said 20. Alright, so we're going to move forward by 20, and then we are going to turn left by 90 degrees. Alright, and that made one edge. One edge, and that's all we needed to do, and then she's going to turn left by 90 degrees. Because it's going to draw that same edge 4 times. Now when we're done, we need to get out of that loop, and we are going to turn back to the right 45 degrees. So that way, when she's back here, she'll turn right, so she'll be facing straight east like she is here. Alright, and now, you guys, we are done with our drawDiamond function. We now are going to make another for loop for I in range, because guess what we wanted to do with that diamond? We wanted to draw that diamond 4 times. Alright, and we are going to move forward. Let's see, because we need to then also get to another diamond, if you will. Now, you guys, I got ahead of myself here. We don't move forward first. We want to draw our diamond. Alright, That's what we want to do first. So we're going to draw one diamond here, and then we are going to move forward by 50. So that way we can get to our other diamond. So again, we just, in our function, we drew one diamond, and now we are going to, here in our loop, draw that same diamond 4 times and move 50 forward between each diamond. Let's go ahead and see what Tracy's going to do here. Alright, there she goes. She started making her diamond. She's on her second diamond. She's on her third, and she is on her last diamond. Alright, so again, as you can see there, our draw diamond function, we started turning left. We then have our for loop because there's 4 sides to every diamond, just like there's 4 sides to a square. If we were to make a hexagon, we would have 6 sides, and we would then adjust this to 60 degrees instead of 90. But again, you can see how this for loop will work. All we did was draw one diamond. Well, we wanted 4 diamonds in a row with a line between, so we drew our diamond and we put a line between of 50. We drew our diamond again, number 2, move forward by 50. Draw our diamond number 3, move forward by 50. Draw our diamond number 4, move forward by 50. We drew it 4 times. We're done with our loop. Program, bing, bang, done. Alright, wonderful. Submit and continue. Let's see if we've got green. Beautiful. We have green and we're done. So now you guys, we are done with part 4, as you can see down here. Part 5 is just, I believe, for you guys to play around with a little bit and whatnot. And I'll also have a place for you guys to submit your code when you're all done. But project lesson 5 is just a project. Be creative. Hey, get your partners involved. Play around with it together. See what you guys can do. It's pretty cool. Have a good one, guys.